Okay, we are trying to create Rosebud in Minecraft. I want to make sure that my live feed is working here, so bear with me for a second, and then we'll get started. What you're seeing here is a program called World Painter, an open source program. There is a website for it. It's called World Painter, worldpainter.net. Yes, I think we do have it. Minecraft. I want to make sure that my live feed. Okay, so everything's working out as intended. All right, so when you open up World Painter, which I guess you can find if you do a search for World Painter. There it is. So, and then when you open it up, you'll see this terrain. And then what I've done is I've gone to this picture window, Enable Image Overlay, and I find the picture that I want to overlay. And in this case, it is a picture of Rosebud from the air. And I'm going to say fit to dimension. And then maybe I'm going to scale it up just a little bit. I don't know exactly. I'm still working out how the scale works. But I think I can scale it certainly. Well, it doesn't let me scale. Yeah, that thing like that. You could scale it up a tad and then move the X offset. So there's some things to be done with that. So we'll have to figure out exactly what the scale should be. But that's the image overlay, so we can see where to work. And then I'm going to take this smoothing tool to flatten, and I'm going to flatten the area because this is Florida. So I'll use my scroll wheel and just flatten everything out first, so there's no interesting terrain at all. And then, having flattened this, I can zoom in with Control number pad plus, and then I'm going to go to this make things lower or higher. And I think the toggle, if you look at it, it says height, raise or lower the terrain. So you have to use your scroll wheel, and then you use the right mouse button to lower the terrain so that you can get water in there. Now that water is groundwater, which is pretty deep. So I may not want that. I'm going to Control Z out of that. What you can do is get some depth in there, but make the contours, as long as you've gotten somewhat deeper into there. Now you have a lake. Now you can go to the drop of water and fill those areas with water. Oh, didn't want to do that. Control Z, get out of that. So yeah, so that's the basic idea, is to sort of paint some contours around where that lake is. Looks like there's a lake here that you could be playing with. Looks like there's one here. And if we zoom or go up, there's another one in here. So you can put in water features into your landscape. There's another one here. This is, of course, Land O Lakes. It's going to be lakes in there, and then get the water. Oh no, I keep exaggerating, going too far with that, because I haven't made things deep enough. Alright, we'll keep worrying about that. So, yeah. Then the next thing I'm going to do is go to my pencil tool, and I'm going to go to terrain, and I'm going to find rock diorite, cobblestone, terracotta. So I guess there's flowing water there. Sandstone, stone, bare stone. So I use bare stone to mark the roads. So I'll take Hale Road and draw that. Oops, didn't do a good job of that. I'm not really good with a mouse for making straight lines, but there's Hale Road going over to there and across. Collier Parkway. We're just going to lay down the basic contours. This is just for making a map that you can build on in Minecraft, but know the geographic relationship. Let me zoom in here with Control Plus. And move over. And here is the driveway, so I'll use a smaller paintbrush. Make it a little bigger. And once we get up to here, then we have the house is going to need a foundation. Let me use the color so I know. Not flowing lava, not magma, not sandstone, red sandstone. Yeah, why not make it out of red sandstone? And so this is the house, the bishop's house. Right there, we'll know where to build. Similarly, it comes out like this, right? So we'll know where the house basically goes. The driveway is going to be made out of diorite, I guess. So make some diorite here. For the driveway, right. So we do that. Then you have sandstone, bare sand here. That's what we're going to use for the sand volleyball area. We'll put sand in there. And then for the tennis court, let's use andesite, whatever that is. These are the defining features of the area that we're going to paint in. The biodigesters, I'm going to use granite. And the biodigesters are here, so there's one here, and one here. So when we're in the game, we should be able to notice that area where that is. The greenhouse would probably be good to have coarse dirt under. So we'll paint some coarse dirt under the greenhouse to define that area. And then from there, we're going to, this is the classroom, so the classroom will be made of not flowing lava, not flowing water, not obsidian, podzol. Let's use podzol for that. So we'll make this classroom out of podzol. We're just defining the regions. And in Minecraft, we'll do the actual building that needs to be done. And there is, in front of that, there is cement, mossy cobblestone, gravel. I'll put gravel down there, but we know that there's a lip of cement in front of that. We also know that there's a composting toilet, grass path, coarse dirt. Let's put some coarse dirt where basically the composting toilets are, which is roughly here and here. And then for the bee house, let's use some sandstone there and put the bee house there. So we have the 3 biodigesters. The goats area is here. But inside the goats area there is grass. Bare grass, because they've eaten it down. So let's play with some grass here. And then I think what it's doing is the algorithm is using the colors to generate some of these biomes. Because if I click on this type of grass here, no flowers, or here's grass with flowers, you don't really see it on the landscape. It's almost like it's already determined from the picture. That color gradient is already the grass. So I think we're dealing with a kind of digital elevation map, because I'm not seeing any painting going on with that. When you get to biomes, plains, forest, it's very strange to me. So it's showing these trees. So I don't know if this is going to turn out to look like a tree forest biome. I don't know what it's going to look like in the getting game, because I'm too new to this. But let me come up. Actually, I'm going to zoom out with Control minus number keyboard. So I'm trying to put in all these trees all over the landscape here. And on the other side of the landscape. And over here. And over here. So I started drawing in trees as you would find them. Right? And sprinkle some trees there. Not really concerned with the neighboring properties. Then it has here, this is the plains. So again, it's not changing the color in any way. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to be seeing when we add these biomes. This next one here is swamp. I mean, I can put a little bit of swamp here, but again, it doesn't seem to do much. Because the alligators will be happy. Put some swamp in there. And then, what do we have here? Jungle. There's no real jungle around here. I'm going to put some jungle trees in there and see if that does anything. This is desert terrain over here, and then ocean and nether and badlands and giant spruce taiga. Those different biomes are there. And then layers, swamp, jungle. I'm not sure again how one uses this, like deciduous trees. I guess you could just draw in chasms. I mean, maybe this is just showing you what's where. But I don't really understand this part of it, this layers part. Anyway, that gives us sort of a basic idea of what we're looking at. I still haven't finished actually for the terrain rock. I should finish the road here, extend it up. And if I want to make any contours at all, that's where you would have these tools here: smooth the terrain, raise out a mountain, raise a pyramid, rotate a pyramid, fill the world with a terrain. Don't want to do that. Change the spawn point. Well, I do want to change the spawn point. I want to make the spawn point. I want us to spawn right at the area where the biodigesters are. So I'm going to make that the spawn point. And then selection, clear the selection. So I guess sponge, dry up and reset water and lava, draw text. Draw text. I don't know what that does. That could be interesting. I don't know where the text is going to go where. I mean, I'll put it right over here. I don't know what it does. Text. Rosebud continuum. Science Center. And I don't know where that even went. But that's part of the trial part. This part here, enable or disable, rotate, move the view, entire map, edit the properties of this dimension, export the world to a Minecraft map is what we're about to do. I just wanted to give a little bit contour, maybe raise some of this a little bit higher. It just gives the map some contour. There really isn't. This is flat. This is Florida, so there's no real point in doing a lot of that. And I think the only other feature that we should make sure we have in here when we go to build, because it's a little hard once you're in the game, is to come in here and make that flowing water. I'm going to make the fountain. So let me zoom in again with Control Plus and go over here. And our fountain is somewhere down here, here-ish. So we have a flowing water feature. We'll see when we get to it what that ends up looking like. Anyway, that's the basics of it. The very basics. So we've taken the map and we've mapped on a picture and done a little bit of modification. So once you have that, you can save this. So let's save this world as Rosebud Trial 3, the third time I've tried this. And that file is saved. Now we're going to go to export. And we have to pick the appropriate directory. This is very, very important. I struggled with this. So let me tell you what I'm doing here. You have to put the file in the same location as your Java edition of Minecraft. And if you don't know where that is, then you might try and type in search %, app data, %, to get to that folder. And when you get to %, app data, oops, that's not the right one. There it is. That's going to open up your main app data roaming thing. You put %. So you type in % app data %. Very important. And then open that file location, as you can see here, and then you'll find this .minecraft folder. And in there you have a saves folder. That is where you must put your trial. There's no other way about it. I guess I don't need any of these other worlds because they were just trials and tests. We get rid of them. So now, oops, I thought I was going to delete them. Delete. All right. So, but that's where it's got to go, Minecraft saves. Then what you have to do is you have to find that folder, which here would be in the C drive, and it would be in users, and then th:\hang, open, and then it will be in app data, and then it will be in roaming, and then .minecraft, and then saves. So that's critical. If you don't do that, you're not going to find it. Also know it only works with the Java edition of Minecraft, not with Minecraft Windows 10, and not with Minecraft Education, unfortunately. So that's what we're going to do to save. This is going to be Rosebud Trial 3. You can have it put caves and caverns. I'm not going to. Resources everywhere. That's not a bad thing necessarily. Gold, iron, coal. You can set all those resources that are in there. Remember, this is a game. other layers, deciduous forest everywhere. I can click on this and put it in there. Swampland, I can put a low slider there. Pine forest, I can put a slow slider there. Allow Minecraft to populate the entire terrain. I will not. Export the annotations. All right, so there's that. Custom layers, nothing that I'm going to do there. So that's the general thing. World border, border no border, border of lava, border of void. I'm not going to put a border at all. And then it's the Minecraft seed number. Include a chest of goodies. Okay, why not? But here's what's critical. If you want to start building worlds for people to play in, don't be in survival mode. Don't be in adventure or hardcore. You got to do creative. Creative is the only one that lets you fly. And flying is going to be really important. And I put the difficulty on peaceful because this is an education thing we're doing. Of course, you can make it into a competitive game with zombies and, the creepers that explode and the pigs and all that. But I'm not doing it. I'm making it peaceful, nice, peaceful, easy feeling. And then use 1.14 or later, even though it's in beta, because the new version of Java Minecraft is 1.16. So you have to have selected that. Careful there. You're not going to find it otherwise. So a lot of trial and error got me to this point. So there it's going to go. And let's hope that this works out. It's going to export the regions. Look toward our moment of truth. Our moment of truth. And it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds. And what it's doing is it's creating a folder. And there it is. Rosebud Trial 3, it took 17 seconds. It tells you the statistics of how many blocks for it and the map size generated. And you say, okay, now if you look in your folder, that app roaming folder, Rosebud Trial 3 is there as a folder. It's got a region, it's got MCA files in it, it's got level.dat and session lock. That's what you're going to find in the saves folder. You can't import that. It has to be in saves, and then it'll recognize that folder. Some other websites said maybe you should right-click on this and you should 7-zip it and make it into a zip file and then call it MC World. I tried that. It did not work. So you just let it do that. Now, when you open up Minecraft using the Minecraft launcher, then it's the Java edition you want. You'll notice when I look at Minecraft, I've got the Minecraft launcher, I've got Minecraft, which is the Windows 10 edition, and I've got Minecraft Education Edition. The Education Edition is what I use for the Sustainable Development Goals and the Climate Action Goals. Kids all around the world have been building worlds for those, but they're not tied geographically to a location. This is the only one where you can use a map and tie it to the location. Same with Minecraft Windows 10. For some reason, there's no way to get it in. But this Minecraft launcher is for the Java edition, and when I hit play, you can see I'm on the latest release, 1.16.5. I hit play, and it should boot up. And pretty music starts playing. I think you can do multiplayer with it. But I haven't tried because there's nobody online with it. And I'm not really sure how you would do that. So this is a first for me. I'm just trying it out. And so far, nothing. So I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go single player. Here's my Rosebud Trial 3 version World Painter. And it's in creative mode. It tells me I created it on the 29th of March of 2021 at 12:37 a.m. And I select that, and I say I know what I'm doing. And it will load. This is the exciting moment of truth. And voila. You should increase the size of this. We go back to the game. We fall in. Okay, whoa. Okay. Yeah, so there's Hale Road. There's the lake the property's on. There's trees all over the place. Unfortunately, there's some trees right in the middle of where we want to build the biodigester. So the trees aren't in the perfect location. That's okay. We'll come back down to the ground. So those are the three places where we wanted to build the biodigesters. There's the tennis court. And I got to get rid of this tree for sure. I got to chop it down because it's in the wrong place. It's a little bit of a pain to get all these things there. But I got new recipes because I got some leaves and wood. So I can check my recipe book. Can't seem to get up and get that. Get up there. Unless I fly up. There we go. Alright. So I also got to get rid of this tree here. You know how Minecraft is, right? So now you get into the serious world building thing. This is just a template. So not out of it. Alright, good. So this is the Rosebud property. Now it comes to the building, so we're going to have to start building like the bishop's house here. Now, if it seems small, it's because, yeah, the map is still too tiny, and we probably have to redo the map and make it a little bigger, so we've got to figure that out. But let's just say for now, this is kind of cool. I'm not sure, here you'd have to dig, like, what am I going to build with? I don't have anything, so the whole thing in Minecraft is you got to mine from one place in order to build in another. So unless I could activate some cheats, I would have to fly over to the neighbor's property and get, mine some stuff. Now it's already populated. This is cute. They put some pigs in already. I don't have that many pigs on the property, so that's kind of cute. Oh, look at all those pigs. This is where the fountain is supposed to be. And there's some flowing water there. All right, so wait for that. You can chase the pigs all over the landscape. And of course, this is, I guess, what it looked like before there was any buildings here. And you see how I was digging down. I made it shallow, and then I made it go deep, and Minecraft populated it with fish. So that's fun. Now, I've scuba dived in the lake at Rosebud, and it's only 10 feet deep. So this is not at all what you see in the real place. And there aren't any big jellyfish in there. There are some fish. But one can dream, right? And there's no dolphins. Isn't that funny? So we got a dolphin there. Wouldn't it be cool if we had dolphins at Rosebud? That would be really cool. Okay. Yeah, I love the dolphin. So certainly the fantasy world is a lot of fun. So we'll have to do another trial at some point before we really commit to building, because otherwise we'll just be huge. But when I actually get down to it and I want to build a biodigester, then I would come in here and I'd start to build. But like I said, you have to mine. And that's the problem. So what I probably should have done is I should have, oh, look, it does say Rosebud continuum, but it says it down there. That's the text that I put in. Oh, well. There it is. Yeah, kind of cool. Alright, so if I were to start to mine, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I seriously need to mine stuff to get blocks. And where are my blocks being stored, I wonder? Hold on. I don't even see blocks that I can use. And what are you supposed to do? My son would know this, and my daughter would know this pretty well. Is it E? Yeah, E for inventory. So I do have blocks now. Yeah, a lot of blocks, actually. So that's the essence of Minecraft, is that you're mining on your neighbor's world. And I can be Superman and up and away. I said up and away, and go back to where I want to build the house. And where is the house now? There it is. So Rosebud continue. Interesting. So there's a lot to learn. So this is my first time doing this, but certainly won't be my last time. That's kind of cool. All right. So the one biodigester would go here, and I guess I hit E to go to my building, and I would get. I'm going to use a polished granite, dirt, jungle planks, red sand, acacia log, crimson stems, acacia log, jungle log. I think I'll use polished granite. And I'm supposed to bring it down into there. Maybe some granite down there. I wonder how many of these I have. Maybe, oh, because this is creative mode, I guess I have unlimited. I didn't have to go mine, did I? I could just keep moving this stuff down in. Alright. Maybe I don't have unlimited mode. Let's see. So, I'll right click and then of course, the thing about Minecraft is it's all blocking, so you can't make curves. You have to approximate a curve, which I guess teaches the calculus. So I'm not going to be able to make things that really look like biodigesters. Although some people are really good in Minecraft at crafting things that look decent. Oops. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? This biodigesters. This is the one that's half buried, and this is the one that's above the ground. Blocks are so big relative to a human being. And here's where we were going to put the greenhouse. The greenhouse has got a big old tree on that. So you have to spend a lot of time clearing out the area. When I actually get down to building it, and I've sized things right, this is where I would hit E, and I would try to find decoration blocks, stone, warped fence gate. Oh, I could do that. Transportation, saved hotbars, search items. And put a bed in. Yeah, all the different things that you can put in. Warped door, a staircase. I'm going to put glass, glass pane, glass, stained glass. So if I take this and drop it down, then I would be, oops, I need to do that. There's no Control Z in this. Put that, patch that back in. Use your scroll wheel, get the glass pane, and right click, place it. Yeah. I got to make me Ooh, no good. It's like broken glass. Yeah, like I know how to build. Oops, made a corner. Why? There he goes. Ooh. I don't want a corner. It's going to give me a corner piece whether I want it or not. No, it's not. So we come over here. Now it's already getting to be nighttime in the world. Right. So kids know much better how to build quickly in this game. But that's the greenhouse being built. And no, that's where I wanted to have a corner. It's not going to let me have a corner. Yeah, great, lovely. Yeah, sure. So yeah, smash glass, smash glass. Yes, there we go. Except I'm not really getting it to work right. Yes, we can build a greenhouse eventually. We'll figure out how to do that. Well, you get the basic idea. It's getting dark. It's getting late. But just so you know that that's how we can build this world. And we will come back and build a house there and make Rosebud in Minecraft. Hope this was helpful for some of you who have been trying to figure out how to take geographically tagged locations and build them into your Minecraft fantasy world. So long.